welcome to Banished. This is a game which has been recently released on Steam. However, it's something I've been watching over on its website for a very long time. You'll see quite a lot of videos up on the tube, but I've not had the chance to record anything so far. This is basically a village colony management medieval game where you have a bunch of refugees who are having to set up a wee town or a wee village and trying to live their lives. You've got minimal support from the outside. It's all done through trading, and that's later game. I've set up a new world, and it looks like a very much a wet water world. That's a lot of rivers and lakes and stuff. That's fine. We have some nice open area to begin with, and it won't be hard to build a bridge over and utilize this terrain for some other things. So I think all my fishing and other water-based stuff will be over here to leave this place space for other stuff. So first off, I'm going to go ahead and get some menus up on the top left. I have the game paused at the moment, by the way, which is why no one's moving about. And yeah, we'll need the map. I don't know why the game doesn't start with all these open. It's kind of frustrating because it doesn't remember it either, so you need to keep on clicking on everything. And lastly, this is the only other important one you really need. There we go. So we've got 10 labourers and no builders, so I'm going to go ahead and change that to 7 and 3. In this game, your citizens, these they're split into adults and children. So currently I have 10 adults and 6 children. The children will eventually mature into adults, but to gain more children, I'm going to need to build some houses. So the first thing I'm going to do is exactly that. How much stone do I have? Pretty much none, and hardly any logs. So I'm gonna go ahead and just clear the immediate area of all resources. That should be enough. I'm gonna cancel this side of the river because that's not smart, because there's no way they're going to get there. Don't want to break the AI straight away. Right, I also want to build some houses, so let's go ahead and place some houses down. I want to keep things nice and organised, so let's put that house there. And another one. No, let's turn them around already. I'm going to give enough space to walk, and that's about it. The green arrows is indicating a path with which they can take. Okay, so I'm going to do one there, and let's go ahead and build some houses facing this way, like so. Yeah, pretty horribly out of position, but yeah, well, there's I think there's one space difference here between the store pile and stuff. I also would think making a new store pile would be a smart move, so let's go ahead and do that. And it's this one. So I'm just going to go ahead and place it right next to it. So let's just increase my store pile over here. There we go. And we'll head off space so my citizens will start going to work. Right, what else am I going to want to do? I'm going to want to immediately start trying to get some fields on the go. So let's make a crop field. And we're going to make this one here. It's going to be close to the village. It's going to be my beginning field. The area is already mostly clear, well, so it shouldn't be too much of an effort. And then the next field is going to be like, where's the end? There. So let's just drag it out to be as big as possible. And we've got 2 fields to begin with. And we can put some labourers to start planting plants and getting some food so my villagers don't starve, because we don't actually have all that much food stored to begin with. Alright, so they're going to go ahead and get some stone from those buildings and cut down the trees, so we're going to get some resources stockpiled. Right, what do we need though? We need probably need an orchard as well, so I'm going to put a nice wee orchard over here to get some trees on the go. Leave space for a path. There we go. That'd be nice. Did that actually work? I'm not sure it did. Yeah, it did, because my thing's green. Right, now for services. No, not services. There we go, resource. We need a woodcutter to provide some firewood for the whole village. Let's go ahead and do that. We're going to place him about there. We also need a herbalist, so I'm going to go ahead and place her so she's right next to the woodcutter. We're going to have like a little foresty place here over here. Eventually we'll need a blacksmith and a tailor, but we don't need to build those buildings quite yet. Let's go ahead and put a forester in here as well. So where are they? They're over here. So let's build it like so. And then we're gonna need a hunter and gatherer, I think, possibly. Yeah, hunting cabin. No, gatherer's hut. Because why not? Right, there we go. So there's lots of buildings been built there. Eventually, so that's going to be my forest dwelling, which is going to hopefully add some support to the village over here. Probably got some roads down now. Right, that goes across there. I only need to click one, and we'll try that out. Have this road coming down here, and probably have another one coming up here. This design layout isn't the best, I have to admit, but I'm not very good at this game, and I don't pretend to be very good at this game. So that should be fine. My resources are being gathered though, so that's okay. However, I'm going to try and see if I can move the priority of this farm up the scale, because, yeah, I need it to be up the scale. Right. I'm going to actually increase the number of builders we have. There we go, 4 and 7. One of the children has obviously, yeah, become an adult. See, little kids. Right, eventually I'm going to need, there's so many things you need to build, like an apothecary, the herbalist I've built over there. It means they gather herbs which are going to keep my people healthy, because as you can see here, my citizens are healthy, and my happiness is healthy. However, the longer you spend in a game, these will go down, food will go down, and things will be grim. Especially when you get to your first winter, and you don't have enough coats and firewood. We only have 175 firewood. I mean, it's not even that warm at the moment, and it's raining. So good for you. They're clearing this field so we can get some crops on the go. It's nice of them. And obviously I'm using dirt roads just to speed up some of the walking and progress, making it a bit more civilized. Oh, there's some deer to be hunted and eaten. Hopefully that hunting cabin will take advantage of that and provide some venison. I'm really not very good at this game. My citizens always starve. I think this might end up being another life and death of Petersville. Right, things are not looking too bad. I mean, you got all the water is kind of condensed in this area, and we're right in the middle. So if you expand this way, in terms of the land-based stuff, we should be fine. I mean, you're never going to get out to here. This isn't a city management. It's impossible. It's really, really hard to get to that stage, and when you're at that stage, it'll be hard to keep it up. It's very much a small community management thing. If you don't want your community to grow, just don't build any more houses. Obviously, I do need people. These people do need homes, so hopefully they're going to start building some of these homes before everyone gets annoyed at being homeless the whole time. Good. They're picking up some of these. They're still removing. There we go. Let's need to remove the last few bits of this, and then we can assign some people to be in the field. So we're gonna grow squashes in this field, and we're gonna have 2 farmers. So they should start planting some crops in the rain. Take advantage of the rain so we can get some seeds on the go. I think that priority did actually work, so I'm going to move the houses up into the priority now that we have 1 field done. looks like some of them have just changed their actions to come over here and start house building, because we do need homes. Although we should have farmers. Yeah, the farmers are working here. Nice if we got some seeds down. Right, so they're all getting materials to build in houses, I think. Yeah, here we go. And they'll place them probably in this one. Nope, this one. It shouldn't take too long to build. I would imagine they're getting annoyed at not having anywhere to live. Here we go. So now they actually just need to build it, because they've got plenty of stuff going on. Yeah, here we go. Not too much longer until that house is built and a few adults and kids can have a place to sleep and somewhere to keep warm. It's a nice little village I have going on already. I take it they've not started building any of the... Yeah, they haven't. It's built the wilderness outpost. But it does look like we may be starting to... Yep, we're starting to plant some seeds, which would be nice. Let's put you out in the way, over here. Okay, things are looking pretty good. Pretty nice. We've got a couple houses almost built. This one will be finished first though. There we go, we've got our first house. And it's got ooh, Wilmers and Leyland apparently are happy. A happily married couple. They'll probably have kids soon, so we will start seeing our population grow. Oh, and another tree hits the dust. And another one's gone, and another one's gone. There we go. Oh wow, this is a big family. We've got okay, we've got 3 kids. So Braylor and Mikkelsi have appeared to be a bit of a... Well, they've been going at it like rabbits. 3 kids, wow. There's only 2 kids left to be homed. There we go. You don't really need to build houses immediately. I kind of don't really want to expand on my current community because I don't want to get a population that I can't support in terms of food. At the moment my food is very much going down. I need to get these fields yeah, up and running so we can get some of this food going up. Right, so that's another house done. And that's got, yeah, one of the kids and another married couple. Wait, yeah, that's definitely, those ages are a bit dodgy. Okay, so a couple houses left, but it does look like pretty much all of my civilians have houses, which is good. So these 2 will provide room for the current kids to mature and have families of their own. So that's a steady improvement, but not too much. 1% yield. Okay, so this is starting to grow. You'll start to see the plants appearing in this stuff. Okay, nicely building houses. And immediately our firewood reserve is low. So, where did I place all of this stuff? Forest Lodge. Well, what I'm going to do is increase the priority of these buildings. There we go. So they should, now that they've finished all the houses, we've got 2 empty houses. Wow, that's that house is pretty full, and that house is 1 person all on their own. Oh wow, Leyland and the other guy split up. But yes, as you can see, this sign says they're cold. So, reserved for food. Wow, that food is almost completely gone. I have a feeling we're about to starve. I must have done something wrong already in my priorities. Come on. Wow. We need that firewood place built, so hopefully they're going to go ahead and do that. Come on, let's work this farm. Who's the other person? Why is there only 1 at the moment? I'm tempted to just say 3 people working it so we can get that food done quickly. Yeah, let's just do that. Alright, so they're going to start clearing this area to build these houses. I'm going to need to start thinking about getting a blacksmith and a tailor to, because we're running out of both tools and clothes. It's not an easy game, this. Not at all. And if you're terrible at this sort of game like me, then you're going to have some tough times ahead. It's still very much enjoyable and very, very peaceful. Up until the point where all of your people start dying horrible deaths of starvation and exposure. Yeah, you cut that tree, woman. Well done. Something about this game is just incredibly peaceful and just it works very, very nicely. I quite like the graphic style as well. The developer was saying that he does kind of want to add more of either just patches and DLC and maybe even expansions, like including possibly some sort of military or police style of not combat's the wrong word, but kind of aggressiveness. Because for instance, if you make a big enough town, you might want to put like a wall around it, maybe have an event which means brigands maybe try and come and do a raid, but that's very much a possibility. It's not been decided properly yet, but I think the developer is very much open to the prospect of expanding upon this core game mechanic. And I have to admit, I quite like the idea of having to, once you've expanded, you then gain some recognition, and then a lot of people start hearing about your village, therefore you get attention from the good and the bad, having to maybe have a local law enforcement agency. It could be fun. We'll see. Right, so it looks like these things are slowly being built. Slowly. And yet our food is definitely taking a hit, and our firewood is gone. Come on, there's 3 of you working this, why are you not doing anything? We need these squash to be picked and stored in our storage barn, which has pretty much nothing in it. Come on, farmers, do your stuff with your tools. That's nice. You can start to see more and more squash appearing, kind of growing from this side, going up. So that does mean when they come to harvest, they can just kind of work their way up as well. You can choose to harvest early if it gets to a certain point. It wouldn't be worthwhile as 7% of the whole food. You know, sometimes if you're about to starve, you can get to this point and go, you know what, I just want to harvest now. Because usually they'll start at the side where it's already ready, so you'll get a higher percentage than it says here. By the time you finish harvesting, it might be up here. Right, how's the villagers going? I'm going to build another road. We're going to have it coming down here, and then along, and then in between the houses. Like thus. And up to this guy. There we go. So that road is now linking all the buildings we have currently built. But I'm also going to build that road coming along here. We've not had any kids yet, though. It's interesting that not much has actually happened. Other than just eating and about going to start starving soon. Oh, good. That's the woodcutter. This is the fire person. We're going to get some wood from being... Yeah, just a general person who gets firewood. I don't know why there's a difference between a woodcutter and a forester, because foresters just, they plant trees and cut them down, but I think he's distinguished between wood for building and wood for fires. It's probably just the easiest way you could think of doing it. No, you're going to make the path instead of making the important stuff. Of course you are, because that makes complete sense. And you're just going to leave that tiny little bit there. Oh wow. Eventually I'm going to want to put a wooden bridge crossing this over here so we can get maybe some fisheries going to get some more food. I am tempted to do that now, but we've got so much building I shouldn't rush. You can speed up, but I think for for this series I'm not going to. Purely I don't want to I want this to be kind of a bit more peaceful. It'll make it last longer, and also the game itself just looks nicer when you're doing this sort of thing. Oh, it's very close to being complete. But yeah, it also means you have time to kind of adjust to mistakes, kind of. Oh, you're just gonna build the path. Fair enough. That means we'll have these places linked quite nicely. Here we go, almost finished the woodcutter so we can get some firewood on the go. I'm going to select one of our labourers to become a part of that, so let's go ahead and do that. So there we go, we've got a woodcutter to cut wood. So hopefully we should get some more, and I'm going to increase the fuel limit to like 1,000, so he's just going to keep working to keep giving everyone fuel so we don't have this worry about the cold. I don't like having the signs, the blemish. You're doing something wrong, that is the game telling you, and it just ruins the piece by having these big yellow markers. You just want to get rid of them. Yeah, the path really isn't that important. Why don't you go and build the important stuff, like the bits that are going to feed you and keep you warm and give you medicine. Right, come on. This field is taking a wee while. Once they eventually do build this orchard, it's going to take a very, very long time until the trees are fully grown, obviously. But then, once the trees are fully grown, you can kind of use them fairly more regularly. So it's kind of a long-term investment. Come on. Good girl. I kind of want to leave this area and this area for a few more houses to expand into. Eventually I'll have to... I kind of want to leave this as my hunter-gatherer place. So I'll probably bridge over here to have more houses and other things going on. Or even down here. Yeah. I don't mind having lots of bridges. I like bridges. You can also have tunnels, funnily enough, so I could probably... Let me see. This mountain. Let's have a look and see if it'll let me place it. Not that I want one. Where is it? It's here. There we go. Boarding house. Temporary place for the homeless. Oh, that's nice. Here we go. Tunnel. So, like, yeah, there, for instance, there, a tunnel. Anyway, we're going to cancel that. No. There we go. So I cancelled that. They wouldn't even be able to get over there anyway. What's that do? Remove roads. Oh, cool. Come on, fellows, what are we doing? We still only have the woodcutter, who is now cutting wood. I should probably make a storage barn here, actually, so they don't have to walk all the way back to put it in that one. So, let's go ahead and do that. Put a barn down. I'm going to put it on this side so it's not necessarily interfering with a bunch of other stuff. Like thus. There we go. So these people only have to walk to there to put the stuff in the barn. Ah, look at all the firewood we're having. Yay! Got some firewood. Probably last all of 10 minutes. Obviously, with more people going to do specific jobs like farmers and woodcutters, we've got less labourers, so the building will be taking a lot longer. It's just another thing you have to manage. Please, if you have tips, give them in YouTube chat, because I openly admit I suck at this sort of game, and there's a room for a hell of a lot of improvement, and I know I've made some mistakes already in this, so yeah, help! Oh, we got a baby. Oh, which one's that? Is it this one? Ferret? No. No. Where's the baby? No. Ah, can't find him. Like, I like how the kids are just like tiny little adults. Right, not much is going on. Oh, it's nice and warm in summer, so they should get. Come on, we're only gonna have one yield. Throughout the whole of our summer, we're gonna have one. Hurry up! Why is it taking so long? Apparently, squash take a while. Yeah, need to get some peppers. But obviously, they need to get this field done. Have we finished like a single one of these buildings yet? No. A gatherer's hut will be good, because if you have a gatherer in there, they'll be able to use a lot of this forest for gathering herbs, etc., etc. It's not the best place. It should probably be placed on this side, but oh well, we can deal with that. I'm gonna go ahead and say, give some orders to gather a little bit of iron, 'cause I think we need that. Our iron stores are pretty low. So is the stone. Never mind. Here we go, almost done. Almost done. And the field is starting to look good. You can definitely see the squash reaching all the way to the top. And the squash down here, look, they're pretty much ready. Like these 2 rows or so, these few rows here. So that'll be good. Almost complete. You go ahead and build that, because we can start. Oh dear, our food is gone. We're gonna have people starving. I think I may have already failed. Our food is gone. Our villagers are probably gonna starve. This is terrible. Let's go ahead and put another worker in there, purely because we need food, like now. I don't know if that's gonna speed it up or not, but oh dear. Right, gatherer's hut. We can also put people in here as well. Oh, cool, we got an adult that I just sent to work over here. Right, 4 people. Let's go ahead and put 4 people in, and we'll have a lot less people doing the building, but we do now have people working on food. So these gatherers should be going to work and hopefully gathering some food. Fingers crossed this is all going to work out. Oh dear. I have no idea where that tree was cut. Probably because I gave orders for all this area to be cleared. In fact, where are those orders? No, I think I've actually, yeah, I'm not sure that's too worried. We do need that forester up so we can start planting trees. Come on, farm. We really need that food before people start to starve. How are you doing? How's the scent of you? No, I need to try and find one of your workers to see you gathering. There we go. Look at this. She's gathering some food, but obviously is now having to walk all the way over to this barn to deposit it instead of just here. I actually think it's probably worth making this a priority. This barn here, because oh dear, I definitely selected the orchard there as well. There we go. So this farm is now this barn is the priority. So they just have to deposit the food and the wood and the firewood there. Oh cool, we got some more children being born. So our general citizenry is increasing in number. We may have to build a house soon actually to deal with the expanded populace, but I don't want to yet because our food needs to increase. Although it does look like the gatherers are starting to do rather nicely. I think what I've been doing wrong is I've been limiting how many people I've been putting into each station. So for instance, I've only been putting 1 or 2 in each, and I think that's a bad way of doing it. I'm gonna try and keep all 4 people in this field because it does look like it's improving the speed, etc. We'll see. The firewood is well, yeah, the firewood doesn't really look like it's coping, I have to admit. That might be because the work is slowed down, because every time she has enough, she'll have to go and take it all the way to the barn over here. Oh, good, we've got some onions and mushrooms, and gather a hut is obviously useful. Right, how long? Ages and ages and ages. Are they finishing this place off? Nope. How are you doing? Who's this? Mikkelsi. Mikkelsi, you need to work faster, dear, because there just isn't enough firewood going around. Roland. Roland is definitely a boy's name, and you're wearing a dress. Okay, fair enough, each their own. Yeah, our healthiness is starting to go down. It's probably worth getting someone in, a herbalist, to start getting some medicines. Oh, here we go. Get some of these resources involved. The good thing here is obviously that if it needs stone, they can just use that stone and put it straight back down after they cut it. What's going on, guys? Jesus, this farm needs to hurry up. We're starving now, not later on. I think the food is done by like months, so the houses take it per month. Yeah, but oh wow, yeah, look. Oh, they have potatoes and firewood. Well, that's good. So each house then takes it for themselves. That's nice. Mushroom, onions, roots. Okay, this isn't doing too bad. The gatherers are obviously starting to provide quite nicely. How's the farm doing? You know what, let's take a look at this. Petersville honestly isn't looking that bad. You know, for starting wee place. You know, it's not looking too bad. Our wee hamlet. I do like our little hunter-gatherer settlement over here. I like separating them out. Almost finished the forester lodge, that's good. I'll probably put one person into the forester lodge just to plant trees, I guess. I want to keep this really heavily forested and preserved. Woodcutter, good. We are starting to increase the firewood, so that's good. He's obviously provided all the houses with enough firewood. So it looks like we might be on top of that. Possibly, yeah, look, pretty much all of them have firewood. That's good. How is the farm doing? Incredibly slowly. We cannot do anything. We can't make it faster because we've only got 4. Ugh. We've got lots and lots of children who are just going to eat food until they get of age so they can actually be helpful. We're gearing up to our first winter where our crops will die and our people, unless they've got lots of firewood, will starve and or freeze to death. Oh dear. So that's not looking that good. Please be okay. We need a few of these buildings finished before then, if that's okay. I don't think we can actually do anything in the winter when it comes to farming, so I'll have to put the farmers into another occupation. I'll probably make a hunter's hut. Do we have a hunter's hut? I don't think we do. It's probably worth building a hunter's hut. Let's see about getting a road down to join them up. There we go. And hunter. There we go. That'll be perfect. So now we have a hunter's hut. So we can change the people over here who are working on the farm to being hunters. So we still get that food increase. Oh, will you hurry up? Not even half the field is ready yet and we're already at late summer. I'll just have to click the harvest button if it's not ready before winter. I have a feeling that it's taking so long because squash give an incredibly high amount of food compared to other types of plant, which I'm hoping for. So we should have like 2,000. Well, maybe not, but still. Yeah. Ugh. Yeah, I want more food than that. Let's put it up to like 8,000. You can never have enough food. Just saying. Okay, things are looking pretty good. How much? Yeah, so we've got loads and loads of room in the storage barn. Roots, onions, mushrooms, berries. But we do need to start worrying about tools and coats, so let's go ahead and get that. I'm going to build a nice little well. Where should I build the well? I don't know. I'm going to build it here. Yeah, there we go. Nice little well. Then we need a... Oh, should we get a hospital? Not sure that would be that good. I'm not sure if we're actually big enough to use any of them. But what we definitely do need is... Where are they? Here, there we go. We definitely need a blacksmith, who is too big to build there, but not too big to build there. There we go. And we definitely need a clothes person, tailor. So let's go ahead and build a tailor, like there. There we go. So we've got a blacksmith and a tailor that can be built so we can start getting things done. Hello, Forest Lodge. Let's go ahead and set someone as a forester. We want you to cut and plant. We don't really need them to cut. How much wood do we have? Oh, not actually that much. Yeah, you can cut and plant. I love the tower. Why is there a tower? There we go. Things are looking pretty good. Can we please get some of these children maturing? So we can get some more useful workers who aren't just mouths. You don't really want too many kids because they just eat and don't really do much for the whole village. Hello, we're starting to harvest. Obviously because this part's ready, whereas that part isn't, so they're just going to start taking it. So, if we look at this, they're going to start depositing this food into the barn and we'll see an increase. Come on, will you hurry up? 18% incomplete. Ugh. So now he's going to start depositing the resources needed, and that's going to speed up production over here. And here we go, we've got the first of our squash being taken from the field and deposited, which is nice. Finally our farm is actually starting to work. And our food, it almost looks like we're on top of the food. I'm very excited. This would be an awesome, awesome beginning. That is worth mentioning that I actually started on the normal beginning, I think, instead of the easy or the hard. The hard gives you even less resources. I don't even think you have a storage barn built. Yeah, the easy beginning gives you some cattle, a few built houses and a barn, so it is easier. There we go, if you look at that, we now have 166 squash. So lots and lots of food. Lots and lots and lots of food. Which is nice. But it's still a little bit worrying that we only have that it took so long to make, and yet that part of the farm only gives like 166 squash. Definitely worrying. Hopefully squash are very, very good to eat and give lots and lots of food. Right, what's going on, guys? Are we good? Please tell me I've not made too many mistakes, because that would suck so badly on our first playthrough. Well, videoed playthrough. I've had about 5 failed attempts before this, but obviously on speeded up, so yeah. A tavern would be nice. Where can I fit the tavern? Can I fit it here? No? Ugh. Can I fit it here? Nope. What about here? No? Oh, I have a horrible feeling my tavern's gonna have to be on an island. Ugh, we'll see. We're definitely running out of room in this area. Right. Let's carry on. Our food, I do like that our food is going up rather than down, but we are in autumn, so we need to start worrying about it. How close to this complete is this barn? Okay, we've got all the wood, now we just need stone. And we don't actually have all that much stone. Come on. Come on, Petersville, we can do this. It's such a peaceful game. It really is, it's really peaceful. You know, everyone kind of goes like, oh, city management, but it's got no fighting. Well, I have to admit, so far, fighting wouldn't necessarily be a good thing. I mean, maybe later stages it might be, but at this point it's just, it would be annoying and pointless. I mean, if I managed to actually finish a town and maybe have some town walls, or, you know, as a steady economy, then maybe a disaster could be, you know, a raid, or brigands, or local townspeople being drunk, causing altercations, and some sort of local town watch or enforcement can deal with it. That would be fun. As long as it was all autonomous. I don't want to have to go click and right click and say, you go over there and kill that orc. That's not that sort of the game. Yes, finally. Are we going to start building this guy? The builder. Come over here and build. So we can finish off that barn and make this whole area about 1,000 times more productive. I mean, think about that. I'm finished. I'm going to walk. And walk. And walk. And deposit. And I'm going to walk. Instead of, you know, boom. It's the general idea, I think. Our food is definitely increasing and increasing and increasing, which is nice. That's good. Oh wow, look at that. They're full of food. Our people should be happy because there's lots of different types of food as well. We need some of these kids to become labourers and builders, because I don't really have I don't have enough. So for instance, when this is the herbalist, so the cabin is built, I don't have any other people to designate into them, and we need at least one labourer and builder to build other things. Okay, so come on fellas, let's go ahead and finish off the farm. We've got quite a lot of squash coming in there, which is nice. Good. Yeah, things are going good, I think. I hope. Yeah. You go ahead and do your business. Nope, and another tree hits the dirt. I do like how you can see, like literally, almost like everything can be harvested on the map that you see. Like everything, the animals, the teeny wee bushes, like everything is useful. I like that. He's actually, instead of just having invisible things for the hunter-gatherers and herbalists to pick up, they're actually on the ground, and you can see them, wee bushes and things. Although I think that's a tree that's been planted by the forester, who is nicely planting lots and lots of trees. How many logs do we need? Let's go and up that to 300. Firewood, 1,000, yeah. Gatherer's hut, yeah, 8,000 food. Yeah, I think we're okay. And our food is definitely increased. I wouldn't be... That's good though, that's very good. I'm worrying. And I have been worrying about food because my people always end up starving. I've had towns with 4 farms and, you know, loads of stuff happening, and they've ended up starving. Oh, we've got... Cool, we've finally got someone who's matured, so we can put them into a herbalist or a tailor or a blacksmith. And we're clearing the orchard. Although I'd rather if they cleared the second field. I suppose orchard's long-term investment. Good for her, just cutting all the trees down. Cutting. Oh dear. My diction isn't great today. Apologies for being quiet, I'm feeling a bit rough. It is Scotland, and my chair creaks a hell of a lot. Ooh. Apologies, just making myself comfortable. Right. I don't understand why there's a tower. I mean, it's cool and all. But, yeah. One guy, isn't he? One guy in there. Reserve of firewood is low. I know. It's always been low. And we're coming into winter. Poor wee, what's her face? No, that's not her. Whoever the firewood lady is, has been working really hard. Yes, we're almost finished with that barn, so they can start delivering stuff here instead of all the way over there. That barn's actually becoming pretty full as well. Oh, and the field is finished. And we are going to put plums in this field. There we go. Well, that's an orchard, isn't it? Do we have enough time to plant another field? I'm not sure we do. So we'll see if that's actually a good thing or not. I might just send them all to be hunters, because you can't plant and grow things in the winter. That is a pretty big no-no. What do we actually have that we can use? Like, where can I see? Here? Like, how can I check where like seeds and stuff are? Nope, not there. Like, surely it would tell me I had plum seeds somewhere. Never mind. Can you hurry up and finish this barn, please? I think I'm actually going to go ahead and get another woodcutter, because that's obviously not really getting on top of it, so... Here we go. Heat the homes. There we go. Yet another one being built. And it's winter. Or at least it's snowing, which is obviously going to impact on growing things, which is bad. Oh dear. They obviously can't do anything as farmers now, I think. So what I'm gonna do is increase how many folk we have. Because there's just nothing you can do over autumn. So that's going to increase the amount of labourers. I'm actually going to increase the builders as well, so we can get some of this stuff done. And when it's done, we can put some people into hunting, etc. to get food that way. And wood cutting. Come on folks, let's clear the area and get ready. This is going to be a tough winter. Fingers crossed we can survive our first winter. Keep working, dear. Wilmers. Well, you weren't there to begin with. I think you've changed. Go on, Wilmers, get us some wood. Can someone please finish this? Come on. Someone? We need this. There we go. Ah, there's two of you working on it. You're just gonna go to different parts. Oh, there we go. Good for you. We need lots and lots of building to be done so we can get that storage barn finished, so we can get some more material closer. If they deposit it here, then people collect it for their houses. How are we doing for the houses? Do we need... Yeah, it would tell us if we need more homes. I know the reserve of firewood is low. Although it's tempting to just speed the game up, I would suggest playing it like this, because this is my first playthrough with it being slow, and I've actually so far been doing so much better than I've ever been doing before. I have left one person. Oh wait, no. No, I need someone doing the trees. Ugh, never mind. Put that back up to 4, because obviously 4 was worthwhile. I hope she does this though. Hope she goes over and does the orchard, because you can't do anything in the farm. Pardon me. Right, can you hurry up and finish this, please? It's only 3% more. Just build it. There we go. There we go. And one more. Oh, really? Come on. It's gonna make everything so much faster. There we go. There we are. It's gonna be... Yes, that's it. You finish your task, and we finally got our second barn. With nothing in it. Lots of storage space. So they should start building other buildings now, like the herbalist, and the woodcutter, and hunting. Good for you. So these people are clearing the second field, so we can designate. I think we're gonna have peppers in this field, because I think they're quicker to grow. But also you want to vary what you grow and crop rotate, etc. Right, so we're gonna have peppers here. Really? We're gonna now grow peppers instead of squash? Fair enough. I like how much food we have though. We should be okay for winter. I'm more worried about the stored firewood, although that is something that's going to be carried on to be gathered even through winter. Here we go. Yeah, that's right. Keep on building the herbalist, so we can make our people better. I think we might actually need a hospital as well as a herbalist, but I'm not sure. We could probably think about building some sort of town. Useful town stuff. A hospital, for instance. You know what? I think this is the time to expand across a river. So, where are we gonna go? I think we shall go... down. So let's go ahead and build a bridge across here. So we'll get a road coming down to like thus somewhere, and a wooden bridge going from like there across to like there. There we go. Perfect. How are you across there, or was that like a random... Oh, cool, the tree just fell down. That's cool. Fair enough. Apparently trees die and fall down. Right, so there we go, we're going to have a bridge built, so we can cross over and build stuff over this side. Good for you, cutting down those trees. Right, we're in early winter. Let's see if we can not have a single casualty. We're not doing that bad, I have to admit, in my first playthrough. Petersville is survived for what looks like it's going to be at least one episode. It may do better than the RimWorld attempt. By the way, I did do rather well on my own playthrough of RimWorld, which I didn't record. I think I had about 15 people at one point before they all got murdered by a ridiculously heavily armed brigand group. No, pirate group, and they all had like M4s and rocket launchers and stuff. Come on, fellows. Do your thing. We're waiting for this herbalist and hunting cabin and woodcutter. It's very peaceful. I've said that before. Look at this. Hello, people. How you doing? This looks really nice. As like a wee house. I'm not too fond of the snow though. Snow tends to mean bad things happen. Are we okay? Are we all good? I think I'm actually going to make another stockpile over here. Yeah. And put it like... No, too small. Okay, put it like here then. If we have a stockpile here, it means the woodcutters and stuff can just deposit it here instead of having to walk all the way over there. And here. Right, here we go. Almost completing the herbalist. So we should get lots of good stuff happening because of that. I don't really want to build over here any more than I have already, because this is going to take up a lot of... yeah, we want to keep the trees and stuff as much as possible. Almost finished. No, we've got another child being born. Do we have anyone that's homeless? Not so far. Good, so our population is very sustainable. Right, let's go ahead and get someone inside. Herb limit, let's increase that to 200. There we go. Now we have a herbalist. We should start increasing everyone's healthiness, although I'm not sure if we need a hospital or not for that. In any case, it's time to start building this sort of thing, so... Apparently we can't build it here. At all. Apparently this is a terrible place. Oh dear, we're in trouble. We're in a lot of trouble. We can't fit it anywhere. Could we fit it here if we took away that stockpile? No is the answer. Right, where can I build this and get away with it? I mean, would that work? That works. Cool, that works. Right, in which case we're going to do that. We'll build the hospital as close as we can. There we go. So what we're going to do is build a road going along here. Which won't work. Yeah. Can that happen? There we go. And that should be fine. In terms of roads and people walking and being useful when they walk. What else do we need? We need a schoolhouse, probably. That's clearly not going to work. Oh, no, it might. No, that would work. There we go. So we'll build a schoolhouse there. And that just means we need to build a road coming down to the schoolhouse. So like thus. There we go. Now what? We've done that. What about a town hall? Oh, that works perfectly then. There we go. So our town's going to kind of surround the village. Fair enough. Sorry, surround the fields. It's an odd layout, but I've seen worse. A chapel. How big is a chapel? Obviously way too big to fit over here. I think we're going to make everyone walk over here for our Sunday worship. eventually. Or maybe we should make a town full of atheists. Maybe we should do that. Obviously having a schoolhouse means your children are educated, so therefore when they grow up they're actually better at what they do, better at their jobs. Oh, graphical glitch there. Straight lines are pretty obvious. Right. Oh, awesome, we've got some labourers being born and working, which is good. We're almost all the way through our first winter. Late winter. Only 1 year. We're almost all the way through our first year, and that's pretty good going, in my opinion. We have not done too badly. Don't know what I'm going to build over here. I have absolutely no idea. Should probably build a bridge over here as well. I'm going to do that. Where are we? There we are. Wooden bridge. Can we make one just going across here? Yeah, we can. Let's do that then. And a road over here. Like this. There we go. Oh, I wonder actually. Would I be able to build a bridge like here? No. Okay, so apparently it's just across rivers. Fair enough. Obviously I'm wanting to keep this wilderness as much as possible. I might eventually expand and put another hunting gathering location over here somewhere. Basically the same setup as we have here with these buildings, apart from maybe not the herbalist. So that should be fine. Oh, it's very cold. This is in Fahrenheit, not centigrade, I think. Not that that was invented in the medieval period. We done? Was that a random tree? No, it was this guy. I see you there, cutting down trees, Brailer. Yeah, our healthiness is starting to take a real dip, so hopefully the herbalist is actually doing some good. Do we have herbs here? Do we have herbs there? No. Are you actually working at all? Where are the herbs? Or is that just something people have in their houses? Where are our herbs? Here we go. So we've got no stored medicine at all. Maybe it's something that can only be gathered through the summer. How's it going, people? I do like how we've got random deer just walking through our town. Kill them and eat them. I do like that we have quite a large store of food though, that's very, very good. Our hunting and gathering is obviously rather impressive and our squash intake is huge. So that's good, very, very good. I'm gonna have to put some more people on the fields over summer though. But we do have enough. We've got another 4. We'll see. We definitely need some more kids. In fact, I think we can probably support a few more. So I'm going to go ahead and get a stone house over here. There we go. A nice stone house can be built there. And another one there. And another one there. So there we go. We'll increase our population a little bit. You can tell which houses are lived in because of the smoke coming out of them, and all of our current houses are being utilised. We only have 3 more people than we started with, which is not bad. I suppose it only has been a year. That means two more or so should be maturing pretty soon, because we started off with 5 kids. So that means we've had 6 babies. None of them have died. It says the reserve of firewood is low, and yet it's always been in the positive, so that's good. We've not run out of a single thing yet, which is I'm quite proud of. Really haven't done too badly so far. Stress on so far. Oh, I'm developing a definite sore throat. I think I'm gonna need to grab myself a cup of tea at the end of this episode, which I probably should tie up pretty soon. It's been going on for a wee bit too long. It's such a very peaceful game. Look at this. Spin, 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 spin. How long until these sorts of things are complete? What are you doing? Where are you building? Are you building bridges or... No? I don't know what you're doing. They do have quite a lot to do. Late winter. Cool, it's almost summer. That means we can put people back on the farm. Start growing some stuffs. Probably gonna have to put all 4 spares we have, yeah, into the farm, and hopefully they're gonna be able to manage all of the crops there. We definitely need some more kids. Well, not even kids, we just need more adults, so we can work all of the buildings that I'm about to place down, including the schools, so we can educate the wee ones as they grow up, so they become amazing at, you know, farming and stuff. I wonder what a town hall actually does. Let's have a look. It doesn't tell me. Cool. Oh. No. So you're not gonna tell me. That's nice of you. They'll probably organise them or keep them happy or something. I do like how everyone's happy. That's good. Obviously I'm a good town leader. Omnipresent deity. Being presence. Okay, so not doing too badly, although I think I probably should put another forester in there so we can plant trees, because this is becoming very, very bare. Yeah, we definitely want some more forest there. I think I'm going to stop him from cutting trees. Yeah, so let's get rid of the cut and just get in planting. Look at that, look at all that food. Oh, hello, late winter, it stopped snowing. I can start to see some terrain changes going on. Things look like they're warming up. Yeah, so we can probably start getting some... Oh, hello. The reserve of stone is low. Okay, well let's go ahead and get some stone on the go. There we go. There we go, lots of stone. So they should gather that pretty easily. So where are we actually building at the moment? No one really looks like it's being built that much. Or are you just building everything at the same time? Ugh. We need that tailor more than anything, I think. Those jackets are not doing too well. Suppose we could make alcohol. How would one... Do we just need to, like, choose an alcohol place and it'll brew it for us? Is it that one there? Yeah. That'd be cool, actually, having a tavern. And having it there, it's a bit too close to all this stuff. Can we fit it over here? No, obviously not. What about over here? It's nowhere near as bad. We could definitely fit it over here. Oh well, we'll see. Okay, right, it's late winter. It's snowing, but the snow isn't sticking on the ground, so we've actually got it cleared up. In which case, I think we may be able to put farmers on the go. Let's go ahead and do that. There we go. And we'll have... Actually, we're going to make 6 people. Just purely because that means we'll get all the fields managed quite nicely. So we got 3 there, 3 there, and none here. Really? None in the orchard? Ugh, the idiots. There we go. Spring! Let's get you planting straight away in spring. Let's get lots and lots of crops. So we're actually going to double what we had last time, which is nice. Ooh, it's working. How's our medicine? We've still got no medicine. Why do we only have Like, why? Why are you not working? Or are you just being immediately used up by people? Yeah, ugh, it's very frustrating. So our firewood is actually starting to increase now, which is good. And we're starting to plant. That's awesome. But obviously we're going to build incredibly slowly because we only have one of each. However, our food intake is going to be nice. So basically what we have right now is a fairly sustainable village. But we, apart from, you know, the medicine and the iron and the clothing in these buildings respectively, and hospital, I guess. So actually I think hospital's going to be a priority for us, so let's go ahead and make it so. We really should have someone working here to get that harvest done, to get that orchard made. We just don't have enough people. The new houses should help out eventually. There's quite a lot of them here. In any case, I think that's going to be the end of this episode. We've got Petersville surviving and big and growing and sustainable with lots of food and things being gathered. So yeah, I think I'm gonna end this episode now, but there's plenty of stuff to do later on. There we go, game paused. And yeah, I'll see you again next time. Bye bye.